Hey guys, it's Platinum Equinox here to talk about Dragon Ball Super Episode 83 and its change of pace. It's always nice to have these episodes every once in a while, you know, seeing Goku and friends talking, having fun, but there isn't much time to, relax. We have to get those fighters in for the Universal Tournament. Goku and the group seem to be having a lot of trouble looking for the other fighters as of this moment, but there's still so much time to go and find people for this tournament. And hopefully, they will win because it doesn't seem like Goku's friends have what it takes to overcome this tournament. But, you know what? Vegeta and Goku, leave it to them. Let's see what happens. And also, I have to say, Vegeta is very, very different than he was in Dragon Ball Z. It's quite shocking, actually. He's letting Bulma and the rest of them use his training room. And apparently, Bulma's exercising, and she's thanking Vegeta, and Vegeta's just completely worried about Bulma. It's actually crazy that we're seeing this side of Vegeta. And this isn't the first time we've seen this side of Vegeta before. We've seen this a couple times in Dragon Ball Super. It's crazy. It's good character development for Vegeta, and I'm loving it so far. So again, with very little time, Goku and Gohan seem to be teaming up and looking for other people to join this Tournament of Power, which will be starting in 39 hours. No matter how you slice it, that's a lot of time. It is a lot of time to find good fighters for this tournament, and they need to be quick about it as soon as possible. They need to get on that ASAP. Now, something's bugging me about this episode and the previous episodes, and that is Goku's attitude towards this tournament. And I gotta say, it is really pissing me off. I don't know what it is that Goku's thinking. His head is probably full of thoughts of Jiren the Grey right now. That is possibly the only thing Goku seems to be thinking about at this moment in time, is Jiren the Grey, how strong he could possibly be, how strong the other fighters aside from Jiren could possibly be, and basically I think it's just Goku's Saiyan blood. It's boiling. He's ready for action. He's ready to do what he wanted to do, and that is the Tournament of Power, fighting strong opponents from every universe. And at the end of the day, it's a be careful what you wish for situation, because Goku has made a terrible mistake, but at the same time, he has done something miraculous, and he has given the other universes a fighting chance to see who will come out on top. Because remember, originally, the Grand Priest and the Omni King were originally planning to destroy the other universes that were weaker. But with Goku suddenly coming and asking for the Tournament of Power, reminding the Omni King of the promise that he made, it is a different situation. It's a game changer. But let's think about this for a moment. Let's really think about this for a moment. Why Goku's acting the way he is. Because there's always a reason behind Goku's stupid behavior. You know, there was a time with Cell and Gohan and all that business. And there were a couple other times as well. There could be a possibility, and this is just a prediction, that Goku, when he went to the Omni King to remind him of the Tournament of Power, there is a possibility that there is a secret scene of Goku asking the Omni King to make things more interesting by telling him to raise the stakes a little bit, just as a bluff, in order to make all of these fighters from across the other universes fight at their full potential, because now they have something to protect. But again, this could be Goku just telling the Omni King and the Grand Priest to make things more interesting by telling the other universes that their universe could be destroyed if they don't win, and that could potentially make them fight at full power, because, it's Goku. He could possibly ask something like that. Similar to when he asked Hit to kill him in that short little thing we got of Hit trying to assassinate Goku. This could, potentially be hinting at the same idea for this arc. But again, that's just a prediction. Now, in terms of the Kaioshins, I don't really respect them that much anymore, because they don't observe their other planets in terms of power levels, which is quite sad to say the least. But they've never expected to face a situation such as this before. The biggest and most poor decision that Goku has made in this episode was not including Goten and Trunks to fight in this Tournament of Power. You're risking everything, and not including two Saiyan children who basically fought for the Earth once against Majin Buu. It is a very poor decision, but again, they are just children, and they wouldn't know too much about this sort of thing, which I guess is a good call, but And, you know, since we're talking about fighters, I guess we can talk about Android 17 and 18. I'm surprised Hercule mentioned Android 18. He hasn't forgotten about how strong she is. One of the most interesting things I found in this episode was the image battle that Goku and Gohan were having of Krillin fighting, I think it was Basil. And that was pretty interesting to say the least. Krillin has a lot of potential being the strongest human on Earth, aside from Tien Shinhan. And what strikes me as odd is that Goku says he'll be alright and that he's developed new techniques, so I'm really dying to see what Krillin has in store for us. I mean, this whole tournament is hype. I can't wait to see the female Broly, whatever her name is. It hasn't been revealed yet, but I'm really hyped to see her. I'm really hyped to see her team. I'm really hyped to see the rest of these fighters because they're just a big mystery. We don't know anything right now, and it is so hype. We don't know what is coming. You know, one of the most interesting things is I really wanted Future Trunks to stick around and potentially be in this tournament, but you know what? That didn't happen, but a man can dream, right? It would have been nice to see him stick around with the Z Warriors for a little longer, just like he used to. Now, one of the things that really surprised me was Whis' ability to bring forth Bulla, and he did that with a simple wave of his staff. And 5 seconds later, the baby just appeared out of thin air. That's crazy. How is Whis able to do these things is beyond me. I mean, he is an angel, so I guess angels can do whatever they want. So we'll just leave it at that. And finally, in this episode, we have Trunks, and his biggest concern is that, you know what, he didn't get what he wanted. He wanted a baby brother, and he ended up getting a sister. And I'm just sitting here like, you know what, Trunks, that's life. You get what you get, man. So be thankful for what you got. The sweetest part in this episode was when Bulma asked Trunks to give Vegeta the baby, and Vegeta never held Trunks when Trunks was a baby, and now he's just suddenly holding Bulla, and he's just a completely different guy. He's a new man, and that is some serious character development that we never thought we'd see with Vegeta again. So I just want to let you guys know that is crazy character development right there, and we will see more of it in the future. So that'll be good to see. Vegeta's a whole new guy. He's not the same guy he was in Dragon Ball Z anymore. And at the end of the day, you have to respect that. You have to respect that for Vegeta, and he's finally learned the true meaning of family, and that is important. It is an important key factor in this show that has never been seen before. So congratulations to Vegeta. He's become a true father, and he has something to protect now for the Tournament of Power. He has something even more to protect, more than just Bulma and Trunks. He has another child, and he's gonna fight with everything he has. So I'm really looking forward to that. The next episode is also looking pretty good, so I'm looking forward to that. Let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like if you want. I really do appreciate this episode for what it is, because we usually don't get stuff like this very often with Dragon Ball, and it's good to see, you know, the family and friends around. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you liked anything I had to say, leave it in the comments, and I will see you in the next Dragon Ball Super review. Peace out, stay frosty.